Andy Ogles proposes a bill to rename the street in front of the Chinese embassy in DC after the Tiananmen supposedly victims, of which everybody knows there were 0 victims on the square. This is your favorite half Chinese, and this is going to be hard to watch. At first you would think, why is he playing this heartbreaking video? But I will give you the answer right after the video. I'm deeply sorry for this sad story that I'm going to put you through, but bear with it.
Revealing new video shows a toddler living in a Nashville homeless encampment. And it was just months before she was killed from fentanyl poisoning last year.
Ariel Rose was less than 2 years old when Metro Police say they spotted her living in a tent with her father, surrounded by mud and needles. We're glad you're joining us tonight, everybody. I'm Hunter Hoagland.
And I'm Rory Johnston. Little girl's death is still under investigation, but News Channel 5 investigative reporter Levi Ismail has followed her case from the very beginning, and he's watched closely this video. What have you gathered from it?
You know, I can tell you this video is hard to watch at times because we know Ariel's fate. Almost as soon as the officers spotted Ariel, you can hear the frustration in their voices as the one officer tells Ariel's father she's not supposed to be there. There had been rumors since last spring of a child living in what was considered Nashville's most notorious homeless encampment. This was now indisputable evidence of Ariel Rose living at the encampment with her father. He told the officer that Ariel was there only temporarily, but the officer was already set up and upset about what he saw. At one point, the camera points down and the officer says there are needles just within feet of the tent. He then tells Ariel's father and a woman also staying in the tent that he now has to notify the Department of Children's Services, to which both seem to agree that it might be in Ariel's best interest.
So you know I'm going to tell DCS that kid's here, right?
Yes, sir.
She's not staying here, I promise you.
You can tell DCS,
And
sir.
all that's gotta do,
I've seen that child in here one too many times, and I am not happy.
Ariel's paternal grandfather told us last year that there were multiple calls to DCS before she eventually went to stay with her aunt. Ariel was found dead by a babysitter after she went to stay with her grandmother at a Nashville treatment facility. Metro Police told us that they don't know how long she stayed at the facility before her death. They're investigating this as a homicide, but there have been no arrests to this point. We reached out to DCS, and last they told us they're cooperating with Metro Police on their investigation, but wouldn't elaborate on Ariel's case any further. This is a developing story, of course, and we'll have details as they become available. With News Channel 5 Investigates, I'm Levi Ismail.
So while this Andy Ogles could do something about this sad story and save this little toddler's life, he decided to be busy with nonsense like this instead of helping homeless people with creating chances for them so they can be lifted out of their miserable state and poverty, and by doing so saving many American lives, including this little American toddler's life. Oh yes, I forgot. You don't care about the homeless. You even kick them out of their own tents. Not making solutions, but making them illegal. What a douche. Sorry, I can't help it. But no, the man is more concerned with gathering votes by being anti-China. That is literally not going to do anything for any American, let alone the homeless Americans. But that has become the state of American politicians, gathering votes of the life of good Americans, gathering votes through lies and deceit over the backs of good Americans, playing little nonsense games to fool their constituents to gather votes at the cost of good Americans. So let me tell you something. Even if you rename that street, not a single Chinese official cares what you do in your country. But after that, Chinese politicians only will shake their head in disbelief. Not because you did that, but because of the childish behavior by an adult who is in government, for crying out loud. To the US politicians, China bashing has become a more important issue than the US citizens itself. I rest my case. I hope the little toddler can rest in peace now and have a wonderful rebirth in a better situation. I hope she will be born in China, so she will be safe and with her parents who will take care of her and far away from the street life and the drugs life that she had to endure in the United States of America. Let me know in the comments what your take is. Please be so kind and share this video, and if you have not yet, then please follow and like. This was your favorite half Chinese. I see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. You are all appreciated.